join us to go to Zimbabwe, the Malapati area. We're hunting with the Thaba Mmoyo safaris. So I love it being there. Being away from all the stuff that's happening in the world at this moment, it's a joy to be there. And
basically the area that we hunt in is Malapati communal area, and it's a campfire area. Campfire stands for Communal Area Management Program for Indigenous Resources. So the area is basically a tribal land, and so everything we do in the hunting in that area goes to benefit the community. The community is based on the edge of Gonerijo National Park, and with the animals coming in, the whole project of the campfire project is to teach the people that the wildlife is not just for a soup pot or for commercial benefit. It can be through hunting. The community can benefit from the money coming in from the trophies. The money is generally divided up 50% to the community and 50% to the government. The government portion of the funds actually goes back into the community in the form of education and also supplying the different clinics in the area, road maintenance and all that.
The morning that we managed to harvest Mr. Darrell's beautiful elephant bull, everybody woke up in good spirits. It was finally a little bit of a break from the hot weather. It was a little bit overcast after having some very tough hunting days behind us. A lot of heat, a lot of flies and insects that were just contributing to the frustration. After the locals told us that there was some elephant bulls that were raiding in their crops the previous night. So we got on the tracks and we started following them through very, very thick Msumbiti forests. It was actually amazing to see how an elephant can maneuver through there if even people struggle to go through it. And as we were following the tracks, we heard some branches breaking towards the side of the veterinary fence that is put up to prevent the buffaloes from mixing with the indigenous people's cattle, to prevent the spread of the hoof and mouth disease. But as we went closer to the fence, we saw that the elephants are actually coming towards it. They like using the road sometimes, trying to escape the thick overgrowth. And as the elephant came out, we realized with it being so thick at this time of the year, we're going to have to make use of our opportunity. Seeing somebody's lifelong dream become a reality just makes every part of doing what we do worth it. All the hot days, the long walks, the times the animals run away that you bust, that you can't get your shot in. Just being able to go up to your elephant, touch his ivory, just put your hand on his skin and do the traditional tail cutting. That's just what makes this job worth it. During the harvesting process, Ben appoints people to control the masses. You must remember that these people are so protein deprived that they will literally do anything for a piece of meat. Ben had to take the first load of skins back to camp. As soon as he left, the crowd saw their opportunity and all chaos broke loose. People stampeded over each other, overpowering the old and the weak. Within minutes, all the elephant meat was gone, leaving the vulnerable to try and scrounge whatever meat was left on already clean picked bones. To witness this behavior makes you realize what an extreme need there is to supply these people with protein. Without hunting, the people will resort to poaching, and that is why wildlife conservation is such an important aspect in Africa. While hunting, we came across a female common duiker that was caught in a handmade poacher's gem trap or bear trap that is activated by hand and set off by a pressure plate. The bone was snapped off completely and the trap hung on raw tendons. The problem with poaching in this manner is there will be multiple traps set out, and upon checking them, the first to be found successful will be the only one used, the rest left to rot in vainly. The traps do not differentiate between male, female, young, old, pregnant or nursing. If it were not for the hunters' dollars, there would be no anti-poaching, and a beautiful place like this will be barren of wildlife and even birds.
Video Daryl's buffalo hunt and elephant hunt was conducted pretty early in the season. It was very thick, which actually made the buffalo hunt very exciting. We followed quite a few tracks during the 3-4 days it took us to get a buffalo. He said to me, "What's the definition of insanity?" And that is to try use the same method over and over and expect a different result. Anyway, so we tried a different technique. We just went for walks in the open and drove a bit around, and on the fourth day in the evening we found a herd of buffalo. And as the herd ran right at the back, there was this old Duggar boy, and he was just taking his time going away, and Daryl did a perfect shot on him. He ran off. We found him and he was dead, virtually dead. Daryl took a few more shots. It was a pretty exciting hunt overall, and we ended up with a fantastic trophy. And it was pretty exciting overall hunt with both the buffalo and the elephant.